welcome you on the show, Sports Update on Trust TV. Adeni G. Well, always good to take us back and see what our ladies, Super Falcons, always do after they dominated Africa for good 9 times out of 12. Well, we have to look at their prowess when it comes to football across Africa. They really done well when it comes to this particular sport. And we have to celebrate Super Falcons of Nigeria there. Well, that's actually takes us to the story we're looking at, and has to do with Super Falcons. They'll be playing it friendly against the Blue of France, the women's team of France there. That will be coming up on 30th of November over there in France, in an international friendly between Nigeria and Super Falcons and the national team ladies of France. Well, just a few days ago, the French team also released their own squad list. But right now, we have to look at the Super Falcons story. Nnadozie Plumptre headline Super Falcons squad for France friendly. That friendly will be coming up on 30th. While France faces us, they will also play against Spain. But right now, the coach of that team, that's the interim coach, Nnadozie, has actually invited about 23 players for this game that will be coming up in France. All of them will actually fly from their locations to France for this particular very important friendly, at least to fine-tune the team ahead of competitions that will be coming, especially for the Nations Cup for women. Well, right now, the Super Falcons list for this Blue International Friendly, we have goalkeepers Chiamaka Nnadozie, who has been nominated for among the player of the year and also goalkeeper of the year. Well, she has really been doing so well when it comes to playing for Nigeria and also for our club, Paris FC of France. Andalin Mbechi, the goalkeeper of Rivers Angels, Rachel Unachuku of Nasarawa Amazons. Those are the 3 goalkeepers that have been invited for this crucial international friendly. Even though it's a friendly, but we know that it's a high one because of the fact that we know how the caliber of the French team. For the defender, we have Osinachi Ohale, who play a trade with Pachuca Club de Football of Mexico. We have Michelle Alozie, who's in dash of USA. Ashley Plumptre, Etihad Ladies of Saudi Arabia. Plumptre is back, and you saw her in that particular clip that we just played. Rafiat Imran of London City Lioness of England is also among the listed players. Sikiratu Isa of Nasarawa Amazons. Oluwatosin Dime of Galatasaray Sportive of Turkey, the women version of Galatasaray. That's where she plays a trade. She's been given invitation to also participate in this international friendly. The midfielders, we have Jennifer Echegini that plays for PSG of France. Tony Payne of Everton Ladies of England. Josephine Matthias, the midfielder that plays a trade with Nasarawa Amazons of Nasarawa State. Christy Uchebe, SL Benfica of Portugal. We have Shukrat Oladipo of FC Robo Queens of Lagos. Ado Yina of Nasarawa Amazons, all making the cut for the midfielders that will be playing in that particular friendly there. The forward, we have Blessing Unko of Pyramid FC of Egypt. Gift Monday, who play a trade with Costa J Tenerife of Egatesa, Spain. Ifilma Numanu, the lady that has been scoring goals easily over there in Montpellier of France. She will also be able to quickly move in since she's in France. Omori Solaba Bajide, also play a trade with Costa J Tenerife, Egatesa of Spain, has also been invited, while Messi Omokwo of Bielsa Queens make the final call there for the players that will be representing Nigeria for that international friendly against France that will be coming up on the 30th of November. Wishing them the best there. Justin Madugo, the interim coach of that team, at least right now knows what to do by getting these players together, and hopefully they will do well as they want to file out against France in that particular friendly. Talking about updates, we quickly look at this particular sport called basketball. We have a team that represents Nigeria at the Basketball African League that will be coming up later. But right now, the team that qualified, they call them Rivers Hoopers. The coach of that team, his name is Ogo Odaudu. He's already talking top ahead of this tournament because last time they played, they came third at the competition. Right now, he says, we want to surpass our last BAL outing. Rivers Hoopers coach Ogo Odaudu talking there. Well, for Odaudu right now, he has done well for himself and also for his team. For the fact that they were able to, they came third last time. They've been knocking at the door of getting the BAL, and now they are going again. After they defeated, they fought hard to win that game where they defeated the Hoops and Reed in the NBBF Premier League to represent Nigeria, getting that particular ticket or slot to represent us at the BAL competition that will be coming up first in Senegal for the Sahara Conference, and then they will move also play Morocco, Rwanda before they go to the final coming up in South Africa. Let's look at the BAL 2025 as has been arranged by the organizers. The 2025 BAL season will feature the top 12 clubs, teams from 12 African countries playing 48 games in Rabat, Morocco, Dakar, Senegal, Kigali in Rwanda, and Pretoria in South Africa. The 12 teams will be divided into 3 conferences of 4 teams each. Each conference will play a 12-game group phase, during which each team will twice face the other 3 teams in their respective conferences. The Kalahari Conference will take place from April 5th to 13th in Rabat, Morocco. The Sahara Conference from April 26th to May 4th at the Dakar Arena in Senegal. The 9th conference group phase is scheduled for May 17th to 25th at BK Arena in Kigali, Rwanda. That's in 2025 anyway. 8 teams from across the 3 conferences will qualify for the playoffs in Pretoria, South Africa, which will tip off on June 6th and end with the 2025 BAL final on June 14. So that's the outlined calendar for the 2025 Basketball African League, where the best clubs across Africa actually come together to ply their trade. Well, as it is right now, Kalahari Conference will play over there in Rabat, Morocco. The Sahara Conference will be playing in Senegal, precisely in Dakar, while the Nile Conference will be coming up in Kigali, before all of them will move straight down to Pretoria, where the final will be coming up. And this time around, Rivers Hoopers of Nigeria are already talking tough that they want to make sure they surpass where they stopped last time. They came third last time they were there, and now hopefully they will get to the final and win it, or this time around maybe come second. After all, they are trying to surpass the record they have before standing third there. Well, good one for them. Ogodaldo and his team will have to do extra work to be able to defeat other teams across Africa, because we know the team from Tunisia, Sportive, and all of them from Senegal, Rwanda, we don't want to rest on their oars at all. Not forgetting Angola too are very good in basketball. Equatorial Guinea, all of them will be coming together to see how they can wrestle against the team from Nigeria. Actually, they know that they came to us last time, so that will ring a bell a lot between all the teams that are participating against Rivers Hoopers. Giving you stories concerning basketball there. From basketball, we move away and we quickly look at the stories trending in the world of football. This time around, although before then, let's actually have a glimpse of some volleyball. By the time we come back, we'll take the story that is next. Some volleyball for you there, for you to have a feel of what's happening concerning the military game where they play volleyball. Well, good one right now. Let's take the story we're looking at, AFCON 2025. After that particular qualifiers, well, all the teams are participating, and those are actually across Africa right now, the top 10 rated when it comes to the evaluation of that team, or the team that participated at the competition. We have the top 10 according to Transfer Market. Nigeria ranks above Egypt, Cameroon on top 10 most valuable squads list across Africa. Ahead of us, we have Morocco, who are only the only team right now has been rated higher than Nigeria and Super Eagles when it comes to valuation. Now let's look at it, how they've been rated. Morocco right now, if you look at it, they have 361 million euros evaluation of the entire squad of the Atlas Lions as host, and the most valuable squad. Morocco stand at the pinnacle of African football with a squad value at 361 million euro. PSG's Achraf Hakimi, value at 60 million euro, is Africa's second most valuable player. He is joined the squad by Real Madrid's Brahim Diaz, 40 million euros, who finished as the top scorer during qualifier, as well as Socieda's Nayef Aguerd, 35 million euro, and Manchester United Nusra Mazrao, 30 million euro. Well, for Nigeria, we actually value at 330 million euro. That's the total amount of Eagles value. They are a force to be reckoned with Victor Osimhen, the most valuable African player, at 75 million euro. It is no surprise that they are so high on the list of most valuable African teams. The Super Eagles are chock full of talent all over the pitch and can count on valuable stars like Victor Boniface, 45 million euro. Well, you look at Player of the Year favorite Ademola Lookman, 40 million euro rated. Among the stars to help Nigeria add to the record 16 medals at the AFCON in 2025. Côte d'Ivoire are now rated with a third, 261 million euro. Côte d'Ivoire boasts a talented squad featuring Sporting CP Ousmane Diomande, 40 million euro. Brighton Simon Dingra, 30 million. The Elephants will have these two brimming talents to spearhead their title defense in Morocco, but will also be joined by a veteran like Seko Fofana, Frank Kessie, and Nicolas Pepe, who will drive up the squad average to a massive 10.43 million euro. Senegal, they have a total valuation of 231 million euro. 2021 AFCON champion Senegal, Teranga Lions remain among Africa's elite, especially under the leadership of Sadio Mane, despite the Al Nassr's star decreased value of 15 million euro from 120 million when Teranga Lions became African champions. Chelsea Nicholas Jackson will undoubtedly be one of the Senegalese stars the fans will hope to see at 2025 AFCON. But at 40 million euro, it falls just short of Tottenham's Pape Matar, who is the most valuable Teranga Lion, worth 45 million euro there. In Algeria, we have total valuation 180 million. Riyad Mahrez of Al Ahly remains Algeria's key player. He plays straight with Saudi Arabia, but he's far from their most valuable star as he prepares for 25 AFCON. That honor belongs to Wolves fullback Ryan Adnori, who is valued at 35 million euro, while reigning star Ami Gouris, 25 million, also add to the team's overall valuation of 180 million euro. For Cameroon, the Indomitable Lions feature Brentford star Brian Belmo as their most expensive player, with the winger valued at 40 million euro. The Indomitable Lions will be eager to add to their 5 AFCON titles in Morocco, and we have stars like Belmo, Andre Onana, Andre Frank Zambo Nguza as the major driver towards that goal. For Egypt, Mohamed Salah, valued at 55 million euro, is arguably the African greatest active footballer at the Lions Egypt squad, which booked a place in the AFCON finals after topping Group C in the qualifier. Salah remains Egypt's most valuable player and is supported by rising star Omar Mamouche from Frankfurt, who is valued at 40 million euro as the Pharaohs aims to reclaim their dominance of Africa in familiar territory next year. For Mali, they stand 8th there with 128 million total. Mali's squad has a mix of youth and experience, highlighted by their dear Samaseko of RB Leipzig and Samson Musa Jenepo, leading their charge for glory in Morocco with players capable of delivering game-changing moments. They remain strong contenders to surprise in Morocco, and with players like Bizoma, 32 million, Sheikh Doucouré, 22 million euro, they could spring a surprise on the more heralded names in the draw. Let's go to Burkina Faso. They are worth 106 million euro in totality of the entire valuation of that team. 2013 AFCON finalists, Burkina Faso are looking for another deep run with players like Bournemouth Dango Kotara leading the charge, and you have value at 10 million. Kotara is the Burkina's third most expensive player, behind captain Bertrand Traoré, 14 million euro, and Bayer Leverkusen defender Edmond Sapsoba, worth 30 million euro. And then you have number 10, DR Congo, that's 91 million euro worth of that team. Rank 10, DR Congo features promising players like Burnley's forward Jackson Muleka and Olympiacos striker Sendri Pakambo. Their squad, though not as star-studded as others, with an average market value of 1.88 million euro, will be one of the dark horses in Morocco, having reached the semi-final of the 2023 edition. Their most expensive asset remains Trabzonspor forward Simon Banza, who is worth 16 million euro there. Well, that's a big one there for AFCON 2025, looking at the top 10 teams that will be going for that particular competition. Before we go, let's touch on Formula One. Well, congrats to Max Verstappen for being able to win the Formula One for this season, making it 4th right now. Well, right now we look at the top 10 ranked drivers across that particular sport. Verstappen, number 1, actually raced for Red Bull, 8 wins, 403 points. Lando Norris of Great Britain, McLaren, McLaren. He actually won 3 races, 340 points. Charles Leclerc of Monaco actually races for Ferrari. He also won 3 races, 319 points. Oscar Piastri, McLaren, 268 points. He won 2 races. Carlos Sainz Jr. won 2 races also for Ferrari, 259 points that he gathered. George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, Sergio Perez, Fernando Alonso, and Nico Hülkenberg making the top 10 standing in the that Formula One for you when it comes to racers across the globe. There, congrats to Verstappen for being able to win that particular competition for this season. There, and before we go, let's just take a look at the fixtures for tonight. Well, for Newcastle United, they will be playing against West Ham United, a big one coming at St. James Park, while Empoli will be locking on against Udinese, while Lecce travels to Venezia to fight to see how they can do well in those games that will be coming up tonight over there in Europe. That's it on the show. Sports Update. We're just giving you update in the world of sport, and I'm Nnadozie. I leave you with this for your enjoyment. Thanks for watching.
La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Ga damban na tsakanin Raba Shagon Ibola da shi da Abban Ali Kansila. Labo ta ci labo ya ɗan sai da shi. La ilaha illallah. Na rasa da Allah kai. Bayo Muhammad zu yanzu ya bura uban da kai ba duka hutara bai la ilaha illallah Muhammad Ali Kansila banda kokwa la ilaha illallah wa ya Allah subhanallah Muhammad Ali Kansila